Powered by Riverside.
Thank y'all again for tuning in tonight to the Guy Lingo Podcast with your host Big Mo, me, Platinum Cash. We got our guest DM in the house in the building tonight. We got another great show for y'all. Wait, is it still summer on this nice? Wait, what is it? October 6th, Monday, here in Portland. The title of the show tonight is October's Very Own, and we got an hour and a half with us. So let's get right into it. We do the little recap of our week. I'm gonna start with you, our guest DM. How was your week, man?
Man, it was kind of cool. It was all over the place. Didn't really get that much sleep this week.
You sound
That's
like
what
me.
happened when old age kick in.
Man, I didn't get much sleep this week either. Some must be in the water.
Yeah, me neither.
Man, I went to support a couple kids I used to coach. Say one of them in soccer, so I went to their soccer game, college game.
Okay.
Then I went to the another one, but then later that night, my cousin, she got like operator of the year for Trident, so we went over there. I was DJing and didn't go to sleep.
You brought the ones and twos
like
out?
6:30 in the morning.
You brought the ones and twos out. We got no videos.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You were spinning.
I'm pretty
You were
sure
spinning that joint.
too.
I was spinning.
I'm pretty sure you had the Metas on.
Hey, I was spinning, man. Everybody was there too. Like, hey, we need your number. So, that was a good feedback. And then it wasn't my gathering, bro. But then we also
we with the DJ though. We with the DJ.
Yeah, DJ got a section. That's cool. But then I did. Thought I was gonna get some sleep. Then 3 hours later, 10 o'clock, here's my mom calling to talk about what's up with football and breakfast burritos. So then she came over. Then I had unexpected family members come over. So I've been up the last 48 hours. I probably only slept like 6.
Dang, you had Vegas at home? Okay. I see
hey, I'm paying for it.
At least you was out. Your time was being up partying. Mine was just up. Can't sleep for nothing. What about you, Big Mo? How was your week?
It was good, man. For the most part, I didn't get much sleep either this week, which is odd, right? But I already don't sleep a lot, anyways. But I just didn't get much.
I didn't get my normal non-sleep.
Yeah, and then Friday, a good coach of mine's back home passed away, so I'm probably gonna head back home this weekend, man. Again, I just got back, but I obviously more than likely gotta go back home here in a couple weeks.
Back to Georgia, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so found out he passed Saturday morning, so it wasn't that great of a week, but it was odd. But
other than that,
other than that, it was I don't know, it just felt really busy, an entire week of just busyness. Getting back in the hoops of things, right? After you take a month and a half off, you realize that
your body takes a month and a half off.
Your body really do take a month and a half off, because now all of a sudden you're having to stand up and stuff. I didn't realize that, but I really did take a month and a half off from July, so end of July. So I literally took that time off. So I thought it was crazy. But no, other than that, it was a pretty chill week. Got to watch some sports, which is good. Just lay back and chill, man.
Hey, you went to the Georgia game, huh?
Yeah, that was the other week.
Yeah. That was last weekend. Yeah, we had this show.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, we had this show on Monday night. So that game was crazy. The Falcon game was also awesome as well. But even though it was a loss by the Bulldogs, it was a pretty crazy environment.
Shoot. Well, busy week is true. With no sleep is makes it even busier. Facts on the back into practice. Body is recouping. On top of that, then I had 2 events on top of that, so my body was like, "What in the hell?" Hot tub, and more hot tub. is what I've been having to do just to be able to walk around. I was like, man, I can't move. I actually, this is what crazy. I had to take a nap today. That normally doesn't happen. I literally passed out from 9 o'clock to like 12:30.
So
I
happened
was
to me,
up,
man.
I was
probably
up
could
from,
have. I
I
could have
was up
used
from
one.
3:30. Here was the thing. I was up from 3:30 and I was ready to go to practice. And in my mind said, you can't go to this practice.
Is that
You
why you
ain't
didn't
gonna be able
show
to do
up?
nothing there.
Is that why you
Yeah.
didn't show up?
No, I literally was still here in this seat right over here, fully dressed at 6 o'clock and did not move. And I said, no, I got to
Oh,
go to sleep.
man.
And then I had to go drop her off at school. And I was like, oh, man, this is crazy. Came here knocked out. But yeah, it was a busy week because, October started. So October is my month. So I had to go to the dungeon, which is AKA my storage, and pull out the other half of the storage, which is basically split up into fours. So it's like, or like let's say thirds, because her Christmas stuff takes up a third of the storage. My Halloween stuff takes up a quarter of the storage. Or no, yeah, it's a cluster mess. You know how other people say the words, but it's a mess up in there. But so I had to pull all that stuff
You can see
out.
a skeleton hanging in the back, huh?
Oh yeah, man, I'm getting started in my garage. My garage turns into a whole
So
Halloween script.
so Halloween is in theory not a holiday, but why?
It's mine.
But why do people celebrate it so big?
I just like it. I like horror. I like scary movies and
Never
stuff, so I
understood.
like celebrating it. And it just happens to be the same
That's
colors
it.
as my college, orange and black. So I'm just already in. So it ain't really hard. I ain't gonna change a whole lot
Yeah,
of
I probably went-
decorations.
Probably go to a game this Saturday. Oregon State.
The Beaver
Wake
game?
Forest.
I just saw that they play 4 straight home games. I mean, I can get
probably go.
straight front row. I might be able to get.
Everybody can get front row at this
I
point.
might
in
be able to
time.
get. I might be able to get on field for this one.
Yeah.
Field passes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Just give me something to do, man. Chill.
Interesting.
Check out a
Well,
game. Probably go
hey, we
Saturday
might have to
afternoon.
talk about that. I ain't got nothing to do. Oh,
Yeah.
what time's
I-
the game at?
I
12:30.
text you. You don't. Yeah, I text you. You don't reply. So
I do
probably gotta talk
reply.
about it.
I be texting everybody in the group. Nobody say anything.
Hey, bro, can you go next
What-
weekend when I'm back? I would love to go to a Beaver game.
The 18th. Do you see what we're doing on the 18th? Oh, here comes my guest appearance. Let her get in
Oh,
before
there
she
she
goes to
is.
bed.
What happens on the 18th? There's something that happens on the 18th. I think I'm missing it.
Yeah, we're going to La Russell on the 18th.
Oh, is that
Oh
what
yeah,
y'all
that's
doing?
the evening though.
That's the evening.
So was I the only one that didn't know who Lou Russell was in the group?
I guess so.
Oh,
But that's all right. You're
That's
the
probably,
old
I think so.
that's probably why I haven't booked no tickets.
You the old.
You're a down south guy, so we understand.
Here it is. I'm the oldest one in the whole group, and you don't even know.
Oh man, I was wondering what y'all was. So what was funny was, for the chat don't know, every day I wake up to hundreds and hundreds of
It's mainly
messages,
me and DM.
in our coaches group, and when
Yeah,
I say it's hundreds, it's literally hundreds between me waking up to it or between me going to bed to it. It's always hundreds.
Same here.
So I can't catch up. Like I read the
50
last
50
text
of them are
message.
mine.
Yeah, so I typically read the last message, and I'm like, "What I miss?" And then I saw your message last night talking about booking my ticket. I'm like, "Where we going?"
Yeah.
So
That's the thing, and then nobody responds, so I keep writing because don't nobody say nothing. So I just keep putting stuff out there, and then I got to put
See, the thing with Platinum, he's pretty quick. So if you don't reply and like right after he texts you, he thinks that you don't reply.
Yeah, see, yeah. I'd be like them girls waiting for text. Like, dang, I know y'all read it. Y'all can at least say, yeah, we
I
see
think
it.
a couple times he's like, I know y'all see my message.
Then I had to send y'all the video just to go with what I was saying and everything. Just so Mo could know who he was.
So I'll wait till the day of to buy a little Russell ticket and go with you guys.
Yeah, they'll be there.
That way, if I don't want to go, I ain't got to go at that point. If I
Okay,
buy
you
now,
still-
then I'm obligated to go.
Dang.
Yeah,
You
gotta
can
spend
always
your
just
cash.
sell it. Or
I'll-
give it to
I'll go
somebody
hang-
else. You
I'll
can
go-
donate it.
I'll go hang out with you guys. I got you.
Wait, we ain't trying to pull your arm, man. You ain't gotta go if you ain't
I
want
know. I don't.
to.
But
Hey,
I'm
but
in.
it's a nice little local get out. You ain't gotta go too far
Where is he gonna be at?
in Beaverton.
Oh, it's here in Beaverton too.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, see, I got to take a drive.
He don't
Where-
want
It
to
ain't too far.
Where at in Beaverton?
right there in the round.
It's
They
some
just
dude
built
with
this
Vincent
new venue right in there.
So
Vincent.
wait,
Yeah.
they closed the area, so there's no outside,
What you mean?
or it's like it's a venue or something.
It's a
like-
venue.
It's
yeah.
a building.
oh,
That's
I
what
didn't know
he's
that.
gonna
he was
bring the
talking about. I haven't been to it yet. It's brand new. It's a brand new venue.
He's gonna bring like the orchestra and everything. He's pretty dope artist.
Oh, okay. I
So
I
we'll see.
He's really
never knew
hyper,
that.
Mo. He's really hyper. So
From the Bay.
make sure you, make sure
You got to put your dreads on.
Yeah.
Make sure you,
I'll
make sure
check
you
it
have
out.
something to sip on.
Yeah, I'll check it out. The box office did refund me, chat.
It's all right.
DM, you didn't hear about my ticket story, but the box office did refund me all of my money.
Oh,
I had
okay.
all them
Look at that.
damn, I had all them damn credit card charges to the point that ticket, I can't even go on Ticketmaster no more. They done blackball me.
See, they heard what you said. And they went ahead and got you paid.
But they
And they
refund
want
me.
you to talk
So
to the man above them and above them.
That's funny.
All about that bottom line. You start making that call.
that's what's up,
They
though.
go get into you.
And Beaverton, I'm in. Count me in for the 18th.
You want to even know what's better? We get to start right there in downtown Beaverton. Celebrate. We're gonna go out locally. Look at that.
Well,
Giving back to the community.
Except DM. DM, I got the blow up mattress for you, and then you don't want to drive back to you don't want to drive back to across town.
Dang, I gotta.
I'm cool with the blow up. I'm cool with the blow up.
Hey, everywhere I have to go is across town. Even to Beaverton, that's still across town.
Well, you don't.
Me
Well,
and
with-
it's the
but-
same difference.
yeah, but with DM, they burning his city down. I'm on the outskirts, so it's a big difference.
Man,
Oh
I seen
my
those
God.
hoodlums a couple of days ago, man.
The city of Portland is under war.
The city is
Think-
under war,
okay.
guys.
Let's just talk about this since the week this is part of the week. So I'm watching this before this is as this Trump deal, that guy is talking about sending troops out here because we're about to have a war downtown Portland
hmm
outside the ice place. So they go in, and you know how the news people got to be there just to, I guess, antagonize it or show you like, oh yeah, there's no people here yet, right? So they go in and they zoom in, and there's like 8 people there. Now one of the people there is a lady in a motorized wheelchair. Okay. Now I don't have anything wrong with supporting what you believe in, but what is going to happen when stuff starts to get crazy?
She ain't gonna be able to roll out of there that fast. She
You
actually
can't get
get
out of
that.
there.
Nah.
So,
She got,
why
hey,
couldn't she make an executive decision and be like, can somebody go down for me in my behalf and record
Nah.
some of this stuff and let me know what's going on? But instead,
Nah.
she is down there in the wheelchair. And if you know that person, you can have her call because I want to know
you,
why, first of all. Is it that important that you're already not able to run?
yeah.
That you're going to give
So-
a possibility of getting worse? I'm
So-
just confused about it. After all
So
the other confusion.
here's the thing. In her mind, if shit pop off, she's gonna take off running. There's no doubt about that.
Okay, you just said that in her mind, she's going to take off
Yeah.
running.
You mean take
Okay.
off driving?
No, she gonna take it. She getting her ass out that chair if something pop off in that.
No, she
joint.
ain't getting out that chair.
Oh, she gonna try. She
No,
gonna try.
She do
The chair
better
go-
just
the
pushing
chair's
that thing in
gonna go with her.
overdrive.
She
But I
gonna
just don't
try.
understand. Like, what is it?
But
What is
what-
your point?
But it depends.
That's
Was
like
she on
that's
the
like
heel?
me. That's like somebody on
Like-
crutches being there. Like, why are you there?
But was she on a hill where she can just roll down?
No, she was
Or-
just there in the street. Like, literally,
Roll
the
down.
people are standing up here. First
She's
of all,
right in
why
front
are
of
they
the
on top of
building.
the building? Why are you up there instigating? Go on in there and sit
Yeah,
down.
they're on top.
Nah,
Go in
that's
there
the
and sit down.
that's the facial recognition people. So they're
No.
recording it.
Like,
Their
why?
facial
The
recognition,
camera's
and
already
then they go-
recording. Like, why are you
Yeah.
outside? Just go in there and sit down.
Yeah, but that's that
Man,
facial
but I done
technology.
seen
man.
crazy videos, bro. These dudes
And then
is
they
like,
try to make it. There's more people up on the
like-
roof
like
antagonizing
basic people
than there are
that just
people down there
standing there.
protesting. There's 5 people protesting, 8 people up there antagonizing them.
What
Yeah,
was
like,
that
we can
DM?
And
protest,
one
bro.
is
It's
the
called-
lady
you
in the wheelchair.
Hold up, wheelchair
Right.
master. What's that DM?
Well, I'm just saying, like when I was checking it out, it's like they seen this clip where they just spray this lady in her face that was literally standing on the corner. I'm like, bro, we got rights to protest. When it gets out of hand, that's what you guys said. But I'm like, it's just I'm not really political dude, so I don't really speak on it like that. But I have my views.
Yeah,
But
Just
I mean,
doesn't make sense.
then I just seen like today but he couldn't bring the LA in, so now they want to bring the Texas National Guards in.
your
He just got
rights has
sued
your rights has been
Illinois and
revoked.
somebody.
Hmm.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you're sending these people in.
Hmm.
It's just me. I'm not political, but I am the fan to say, hey, if you're going up there protesting and
Yeah.
starting shit and doing things that you deserve to get, you know what I'm saying, restrained, and however that looks is how it is. But
Yeah.
y'all just can't go over to the street because someone's down there and grab them. They're grabbing
Just
people,
throw 'em down.
pulling
Yeah, I
them in the
get you.
street, arresting them. You can right to protest, bro. You can
So-
protest, peaceful
so-
protest
So they're taking the word with full force to the extreme.
to the exactly what the
Oh, you know
attorney general
everybody-
said
hey,
she's
if-
approved.
If you give them an inch, they're gonna take a yard. Like hey, I'm gonna take full advantage of this. Especially the
Yeah.
president said I can do it with no consequence.
Man, that dude don't even know what he's doing. The guy gets killed. His friend, he's at the White House talking about he happy they have a ballroom put in there, and then dude get put off air because he was like, hey, does he really care? Because the next day he's at the White House talking about he's happy out of
Mhm.
years they got the ballroom. Like, bro, supposedly this is your guy who got sniped.
He don't care.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
It was all,
Well,
It's playing his day.
my recommendation for anybody is don't go protest. Find a different way to do it.
Exactly.
There's other ways to do
Especially
it, but bottom line, the ICE building is owned by the federal government, right? We already know, like at the end of the day, the smartest thing that the
Go to a
people in
park.
Oregon could have done is not show up. Let him deploy
Oregon or
all of
Portland?
those. In Portland. The smartest thing they could have not done is no one shows up, right? Because if you sit
then
back
it
and
looks
think
stupid.
about it, right, you look stupid as hell if no one shows up. That's the smartest thing we could have did as people. But you always have those ones that wants to be there, right? So it happens.
Then it costs us all this money. Talk about governor talking about may cost us 10 mil. We don't want them here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would it cost
Yeah.
us tax?
and then go turn around and be like,
Stay
they
the-
get
stay the hell
federal
where you at.
assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it, and I'll never get it. I just think, I thought one of the coolest things from that whole Portland situation. I've seen a couple of different funny videos. One group was out there doing a cha-cha slide. They literally was out
Peaceful,
there doing
right?
they was out there doing an electric slide, bro. They was
Probably
jamming.
got
They're like, dang, this is a
thrown-
crazy
thrown
war
to the
out here.
ground for
War in
dancing.
the streets of Portland.
And then another dude. I don't know if y'all seen the dude with the lizard, but that was fun. He was in a lizard outfit.
Oh, I've seen that.
So he was in a little lizard outfit just dancing around, bro. But this is the war that our guy has said that Portland is burning down. So I thought it was interesting. Just
Man,
some
he,
of the
he
pictures.
need to
and things
upgrade
I've
his
seen.
videos. I don't know who is in charge of his social media.
I don't know who's
Because
in
he
charge of
watching
him,
videos
because
from
where the
5
hell
years
do you
ago.
see? Yeah,
He
where
wa-
do you see that we're burning down?
Well, the
And
video,
when he was in office 5 years ago, he didn't do
Mhm.
anything about it.
that's when he should have released the damn National Guards because we really was burning.
Well, then when they came, then when
He
some
was in
people came
charge
down,
at
they
the
got
time. You didn't do
yeah.
anything about it.
But then when some people came down, they started more shit. They didn't try to
Yeah,
stop it. They
yeah.
antagonized it.
You were in charge
Yeah.
at the time, did nothing about it. Now nothing's going on. Now you want to do something?
I think it's a sign of dimension. He
You're
living
like
the old.
a day late and $1 short.
Yeah, 5 years ago, hell yeah, he should have deployed everybody because we was burning down for real.
Man, and he can't say he wasn't in office because he was.
The amount of people they had 5 years ago,
He was
in
just going
our
out of office,
streets
so he was
just
like, I don't
insane.
care what happens right now.
Yeah. 5 years ago, different story. Right now, I mean, I'm only seeing 15, 20 people. I think he got up to like a couple hundred the other night.
Oh,
Because it's the
man, people was trying
weekend,
to get on
right?
TV. They just wanted to be on the news.
Yeah, it was the weekend. I thought what was
Use
funny.
stuff.
I don't
Get
know
them
if y'all
views added
seen.
up. You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
I'm going out there next time with my Guy Lingo shirt
Yeah.
on.
I
Get some
don't know if
views.
y'all, but I don't know if y'all seen that one guy, that one lady Marcus that got on Fox News. She was all beat up talking about some Antifa beat 'em up in Portland. So they put her at the top to look down to record her situation. My thing is, how do you determine who's Antifa there versus who ain't?
Yeah, what does the Antifa look like?
I don't know.
Right.
First of all, what these words and these different things and names of groups and stuff, who decides to come up with these names and call these people this, first of all?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Well, that's
I'll tell
a
y'all
that's an
something I don't know.
organization. When 5 years says it's an organization, but he's like, oh, they're paid terrorists and this and that. So who is these people? They're paid terrorists. Okay, you're saying that. Who? How do we
But who are
distinguish
they?
these? Or that's what I'm saying. I could
Who's
be
pay-
Antifa. You wouldn't know.
Who's paying them?
I know.
I just want to
Where do they
cut.
get
Antifa
money
guy.
from?
I just want to
I need
cut.
a new job.
They're saying the federal government. I just want to cut. They said the federal government is paying them.
I'm like, how are they getting paid here? Who is going around and what are you doing? By the way,
Yeah.
and why are you Antifa? And why aren't you just Joe that don't like the government or something like that? I mean, why do you got to be associated with this group or a group at all? Why does when stuff happens? Why is it always they got to be this or they got to be associated to this or they're on the leftist or the rightist or why can't they just be a crazy dude that don't like people or a crazy person that just doesn't like people or that situation? Why do they got to be on a certain side?
Well, in theory, they are just a crazy person. I
understand that, but why does it have to be associated with a
But
group or
I
side?
think I just think that's where the people we have running the country right now, it's pick a side. There's no
What was
in
it, that
between.
one crap. We got what the Proud Boys too.
You're talking about out here.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a group.
pick a side. They were here this weekend. I saw that
The
on
Proud
the news.
Boys.
Yeah, I saw that on the news as well.
So now dudes can't be like, "Hey, boy, you make me proud." So you can't say that. Nah, you can't say that to your kid no more. I guess.
Yeah, I don't have anything on that one.
You should be like, "Hey, good job, kid. Good job."
But there's some interesting stuff happening in Portland. We're under
Hey,
we're under
keeping it
attack.
weird. We're keeping it weird.
We're under attack. They haven't attacked my house yet, but we're under attack.
Hey, stay
It'll
away
take
from
a
mine.
minute for them
I
to
s-
get out to you guys.
I still got it. I still got internet.
It will.
I'm
it's
looking
gonna
like
take them a
this on the
long-
highway
it's
when
gonna
I'm
take them a
driving.
couple- It's going to take them a couple minutes to get to me there.
Yeah, I'm looking around while I'm driving. They're close. They're like 10 minutes for me.
The smoke burning.
True. My address does not say.
Then they
Portland.
shut down my
I'm good.
freeway when the guard was here a couple of days ago. Couldn't even get on 205, bro.
You got people like
Blocked
you
it
live in
all off
Portland.
like the
No, I don't live in
president was
Portland. This is not my address.
Oh, it's just a hot mess.
It's crazy out there.
Keeping the topic on our fearless leader. Did you guys see him give a speech?
You talking about to the military?
No. We're not going to talk about that one yet. But in his speech to the peoples, he said he met with the president of Puerto Rico. And he said Puerto Rico is a city in Mexico.
Huh?
You're expecting something weird to come? Like we're supposed to be like thrown back by the stupidity?
You just can't make that up. When he was angry about Bad Bunny being the Super Bowl artist.
Here's what's crazy: is they said
Why
Bad
he's
Bunny
angry
is
when he's
is,
gonna have
is
the
from a
ice
different
storm?
country, but Puerto Rico is a U.S.
That's why he's mad. He said we need to make sure that we have Americans doing the Super Bowl, not someone from a different country or the city of Mexico.
U.S.
That
territory.
was his response.
Interesting.
Man,
This is probably why people that don't go to school to learn geography and different things like that shouldn't be in office. But I mean, that's why you pay other people to put them in positions to do the stuff for you. I guess you don't have to be
Those
that
people are
smart to be the
idiots too.
president. You do
I
not
just
have
want-
to be.
I just wonder after that interview, did someone say, Mr. President, you are the president of the United States? Because I was like, was he having a conversation with himself? Was he on the
Yeah,
toilet
where's the-
having a conversation with
where's the
himself? I'm
people
confused.
Well,
At the camp, behind the
I
cameras.
don't
right
know
there.
what
Like,
he
what are you
doing.
talking about?
once again, this is why after a certain age, you
Yeah.
should not be in a leadership role.
Yeah, he clearly said he met with the president of the Virgin Islands in Puerto Rico.
I think that dude is stupid, even if he's young.
if he's young.
Hey,
Hey, he stupidly found his way into money and became a president twice. So you're doing something right.
Yeah, hey, and to be honest, they might break some nation history and make his ass the president 3 times, and I ain't.
Oh
possible.
man, you know.
I would be surprised if they change our shit to dictatorship instead of
You get
presidential.
you get rid of that 25th Amendment. You can
We
run
just
for a
getting rid of
third
amendments.
term.
We might as well go ahead and doctor up a whole brand new everything. Just let Chat GPT come up with it. Can
We
you come
have
up with
gotten rid
our
of it.
brand new everything,
Just hit up,
Mhm.
just hit up
rules and all
AI.
that.
That makes something.
Make it up to date because everything that's in there was written a million years ago, so nobody pays attention to it anyway.
So we need to update it.
Apparently,
Yeah,
because they want to
Have
change it. when they
AI
wanna
make
change
it.
Well, there is an AI AI girl that
I mean,
they
you don't say the
made.
Pledge of Allegiance in front of in the morning of your school every day anymore.
I don't know, but I
Nope.
used to. I
I
used to
have.
say it
We
I
every
used
did.
to,
day.
I used to too.
I
They
used
don't
to
do
have
that
to
too.
stand out
anymore.
there.
I knew that
Yep.
all the time.
We used to do it every single day. Then we'd just go out there and pull the flag up at my elementary.
You know the things we used to do.
See, that's how you did. You're trying to disown from your own country. They stopped doing all that stuff. People are like, "Nah, we ain't doing this.
But
You don't even like us anyway."
I do gotta say though, it's been very having him as the president keeps us on our feet and definitely keeps us entertained. For sure.
Gives you stuff to talk about.
Because it definitely gives you stuff to talk about, man.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Every week.
I mean, we've had a lot of idiots in office or like in
Yeah.
in powerful positions.
Well, should I say
Um,
this? He's
But
always
he's
in the
just he
limelight
is
as an idiot.
definitely has a consistent crown for it.
We've had people that have been idiots or dumb in office, but we've never had no one that has kept us divided more than trying to bring us together as a country, right? And
I
I
agree.
think
Well,
and I-
according to him, he puts us together. Like he lied and said things were going to go down. Everything's up. Gas,
I've seen no
food.
unity.
He lied.
Yeah, I've seen no unity.
And then the big bill
He's
just kicked
lying.
in on October 1st. Start cutting some EBTs
Yeah, that's
and
gonna.
benefits.
Yeah, I was thinking about my mom one day. I'm like, dang boy, when she retires, it's like she's not gonna have no Medicaid or nothing. All of these hard-earned tax dollars I've given that government
See?
to pay my mom Medicaid.
I'm about
It's
to
a
start
no-go.
learning how to do some holistic work.
We're going to have
Just
to
in
start
case.
taking care of our own parents, be
Hey.
our own doctors.
Hey, at the end of the day, I think you're almost gonna have to. I actually think a lot of these hospitals are probably gonna lay off like no other because they rely so much on Medicaid.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
to the point that when Medicaid is no more, you can't go to the hospitals, right? So
Yeah, the
Hey,
government
he's
shutdown,
got
my
you
boy.
though. He is starting up
My
his
boy
own
works at a
pharmacy.
military hospital in San Antonio. He's not working.
he's
He's
doing
setting up his own pharmacy for the American people.
who?
Trump.
Boy, where you read that at? I
This
ain't
is
hitting
true
nothing
story.
about.
He is starting up his own pharmacy. He's gonna go straight
You
from
see his side
straight
look.
to
He's
direct.
looking sideways.
Straight
Where's
to-
my
yeah.
Where's my moderator? Can my moderator please give me the
Yeah.
link to
I-
Platinum's
I got all this information.
to
Let me
Platinum's
in.
false information?
This is actually factual. He is looking and starting his own pharmacy, straight directly to your house, trying to give you 50 to 100% off. I don't know how that's gonna work, but this is what
Wow.
he said.
You know
I
what?
would definitely not be taking any drugs from the president.
If he's doing that,
Definitely not
if he's
Dear
doing that,
Definitely not
Dear
doing
Mr.
Hey.
President, huh?
hey, that's jail time.
Definitely not doing it.
If he's doing that, then I'm going back to school to become a doctor.
Oh man. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, find that and send him that information. Mo's about to go back to school to be a doctor.
He ain't doing that.
Hey. Okay, but we're gonna get off of Trump. I got some positive news, real quick.
Yeah.
I got a couple of stories, but I got a positive one. Some people may think. Woman gets engaged to the police officer who found her when she was missing as a teen. She is
I
now
saw that.
grown and works for the local sheriff's office, where the officer remembered her from back then. He is 38. She is 28. How do you feel about that?
I saw that. It's a 10-year gap. I mean, I see people that's 50 years away from each other.
I'm not even talking about the 10-year gap.
So-
I'm talking about the situation
I-
prior to.
I think it's an awesome story, to be honest
Okay.
with you. I mean, that's just that. First of all, it's unbelievable that she went missing and she was found. Because most people that goes missing, it's pretty much that they're going to be found unalive. So I think that was awesome.
Mhm.
But to build that bond and relationship afterwards, right? I think that's awesome. How many years it was since they?
I believe it was about 10 years before they reconnected.
Yeah, see that's pretty good. So I mean, she was what 18 years old at the time she went missing. He found her.
13. She was
was
13 at the time
13.
she went missing.
Wow.
They reconnected 10 years later. She started working at the sheriff's office.
So he
Then they
was
started
young.
dating, and now they're engaged.
So he was young. So he was around 23, 24
23.
years old.
Yep.
Who got their music? Who got the game on? DeMarcus? Dan?
My game on?
Yeah,
That's
turn
you.
that volume down.
That's you behind you. I'm looking at yours on the screen.
I ain't got no volume on over
Definitely
here.
ain't me.
Can y'all hear now?
Nah,
I
you
hear
good.
cars racing by.
Well, I don't live on the street, so it ain't me. I don't live-
I do think that's an awesome story, though. I did read about that earlier this week too, and I was like, that's pretty cool.
What about you, DM?
Yeah, like the thing is, like you said, the biggest part is the missing part of her being found. Because how many people, like you said, we don't missing is one of those big pieces. You don't missing, you just kind of unheard of to be found without being dead when you are found, if you are found. So
So on the
and
story,
in this world, I'm not surprised.
there was a couple mixed responses. Some people thought it was kind of weird, the fact that he had found her as a missing child, and he was an adult, and then they reconnected later. Like they kind of already had this connection as a child-adult situation, but then now they're in a relationship. So some people thought that was a weird deal. So that's all.
That's what I
You guys
just
took.
said.
You guys both took it.
Oh.
Looked at it a different approach. But I'm just saying,
I
other
did.
people.
I did look at it. I did look at that.
I look
story
at
in
it
a
like that.
positive
That's
way.
what I said in this world now. I mean, you ain't nothing surprising. I mean, I think it was really ironic, but
And
who
you
knows? It
also
could have
don't.
been real.
Yeah, you also don't know who God's gonna put you at. I mean,
True.
it is a crazy story though. I think it's something really crazy to think about, but at the end of the
Oh
day, I
shit.
think it's super positive news. A, she was found. B, obviously there stayed some sort of connection throughout their life, right? For them to get together and then later, get engaged and about to be married. So
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
So that's a cool positive story right there.
Hmm.
I got another story for you guys. In Florida, a 17-year-old teen accused of faking an abduction by 4 Hispanic men and shooting
Mm.
himself in the leg to cover it up. Not sure why he did it and if there will be any charges or fines for him to face. What do you think about that and what should happen?
DM.
Man, it seems like he needs some psychological help. Because for one, all that's serious, and for two, I mean, when you do something like that, shoot yourself, it's something going on upstairs. And
Yeah.
really, I mean, he's not doing that for no attention. And if you are, again, it reads back to what's going on in his life. As it's like, what should happen? I mean, clearly, I'm the type of person I don't but my older brother, he's against it, but now he's with it. But I don't think jail is for everybody, the art of law, because just because you put me in jail don't mean I didn't learn. I could be mentally something going on. So
Okay.
I feel like the things that's evaluated, he might need, some actual help.
So-
Go ahead.
So he faked it. And I want to make sure I heard this story right. He faked this abduction
Mm-hmm.
and then shot himself in the leg to make it feel real.
To make it seem like it was real. So he called
Make
his
it seem
mom
like it's real.
and said that he was abducted by 4 Hispanic males
Mm-hmm.
and put into this van.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he was shot in his leg. So he shot himself outside of his car and he drove away in his own car. He had camping gear and all this stuff to go camping in the woods. So he went and camped in the woods that
Which is
night and
mental.
then came back and said they released him.
He's
But
That's
going-
more
they had,
mental for me.
the police force had to they had helicopters out.
Mhm.
They had people searching for him. So there's tax dollars that were built up.
He needs help. I look at it two different ways. There seems like a sign of depression. That jail's not going to help.
I know.
And then it also seems like he could be seeking attention that he's just not getting, right? And you don't know what those scenarios are. Everybody goes through stuff, whether it's mentally, physically, no one knows. But it
True.
sounds like he just needs he needs help, right? And I think they need to get him the help he deserves, not and gelling it, right?
Okay.
Him going to jail is probably not gonna help
Yeah,
solve his problem upstairs, right? Because you go off to jail for faking an adoption. I think that's a felony offense.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get out, then what?
I mean, even in there, man, when you
No,
think about it, I
I
mean,
agree. He
it
still
could be
needs
worse
some
in
kind
there.
of treatment.
Mhm.
But I look at it like
Yeah.
from the other end. Let's say you are the 4 Hispanic males
Mhm.
that they thought did this. So you're getting harassed. You're getting arrested.
Was it a white
You-
guy? Can I ask that question?
Yes.
Well, I
So
guess
you're-
with the Hispanic males, like you said, it depends on if someone's actually identified. I mean, just because he says it's 4 Hispanic males, that's one
In-
thing. But
in
if they say
Florida-
4 Hispanic males and it's us,
In
then
Florida.
I mean, you're
In Florida,
yeah,
yes.
exactly. Open, could carry your pistol open and all that.
Mhm.
That could be.
I-
It could have got bad. You could
Yeah,
somebody
that's
could
what I
have got
mean.
killed and
Yeah.
all that for
I
something
do
they
think
never
he
did.
needs help. I do think he needs help. I mean, and that help can be lots of different things, right? Obviously, he's saying he's stereotyping the type of people that actually adults that goes and kidnap others because very rarely black people kidnap others. Chat, like we ain't got time for
Right.
that. Now, if you guys say we were
Not doing
stealing
that.
stuff, whole different conversation. But kidnap, that ain't us. But yeah, I do think he just needs help, bro. Sounds like he's seeking attention, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I think
In all
if
the
you
wrong
take
places.
if you look at
what I think with after all the stuff that's been going on over the past couple of weeks, a lot of people are trying to use these race
Yeah.
deals and try to take advantage of certain situations
Mhm,
to either gain exposure, or put other people's lives in jeopardy,
yeah, I
or
agree.
both at that rate. Speaking of kidnapping,
Mhm.
man helps a seemingly blind influencer and receives $100,000 in cash. He is kidnapped, and it turns out to be his own family, nieces and nephews, as such. What race is this particular group of people, and how do you feel about this
Say it again.
situation?
What was
Say that
first part?
again, bro. Say that again. Say that again. Because that sounds like it's one of our own. Say it one more time, so the chat can hear it.
It's my computer talking over here.
We can't hear it, by the way.
Oh, good.
But you can hear my game.
Oh yeah, we heard that loud and clear, bro.
I'm glad you could hear that. It was his back.
What did you hear then? What was it, 1st and 10 or what?
I don't remember. It was like 3rd and 10 or something. I can't remember, but it was loud. Repeat that story one more time, bro.
A man helps a seemingly blind influencer, and he receives $100,000 in cash.
Okay.
He is kidnapped, and it turns out to be his own family, nieces, nephews, and such.
Mm,
What race do you think this is, and what do you think about the situation?
mm. DM, I'll let you start it.
I had to agree with Big Mo. It sounds like it's one of African American, or I would just say a minority for sure. That's one. And to be honest, bro, like what should be done is just more like they should stone his ass or something. Like you're an idiot. Like your own people, bro. Like turns out to be your niece and nephews and all them. Like they should just be like just roast his ass, put him somewhere in the middle of the floor, and just
Yeah.
and just
I
just
actually,
serve him.
Now, let me
I
tell you about the
just-
guy. The guy that won the money. The guy is in his 60s.
yeah.
He was semi-homeless.
Yep.
The money was given to him to help, get back on his feet.
Mm-hmm. So I do think it's black people. I'm just gonna say it. I ain't even gonna say
That's what I
minority.
Black.
And due to this show being recorded, it ain't your normal black people. It's something that I can't say on the recordings, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The type of black people it is.
Tupac
but-
song. I'd rather be a, but we know.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Put their asses in jail. Put their asses in jail. That man was homeless, y'all.
Stone him.
Hey, that man was
Stone him.
homeless. Y'all ain't mess with him. All of a sudden, he giving $100,000. Y'all want to try and kidnap the man or extort the man. Put their asses in jail. The fact that they came up with that plan, they need to be put up. Nah, they need to. I like the stone option, but we can't stone people in the United States, bro. So that, but put their asses in jail. Let me ask you this: what was the ages of the nieces and nephews? Please tell me they weren't underage.
The nieces and the nephews were in their 30s. These aren't old. These aren't young nieces and nephews. They were their 20s and 30s.
They know better. Put them in jail. So here's my issue with that whole situation.
And
right?
they were black, by the way.
They weren't.
They were.
There's no doubt about that shit. I mean, we knew that based on the story you told us that. I mean,
well, the funny part about it is you said right before that, you go, black people don't kidnap anybody.
Well,
and I was like, oh, funny thing is, yes, they do.
But you know what? In that situation, listen to, we ain't gonna do a stranger. Here's the thing. I don't think they held the man hostage. I'm not gonna use the word kidnap, right? Because they thought $100,000 was a lot of money. And that's all you had to say was that it's $100,000, because black people, from a mental perspective, thinks $100K is a ton of money when it's not, right? So they'll do anything for $100K. Now, if you would have said 10 million, I would have been like, oh man, those are whites or Hispanics, because they understand the concept of $10 million, right? But a black person, 10 million, black person, 100,000 easily.
Or a different one. They're not black.
And also, you sat there and you said your own family member. That's some shit we'll do. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of stuff that kind of ticks me off, because that's why we got such a bad rep as African Americans.
Yeah.
Because of how we treat our family members.
Oh, for sure.
Agree.
100%.
Hey, so your guy is in the news. Take that. Diddy gets 50 months. He gets 50 months in jail or prison, I guess. He tried to lessen his. Did you guys see that he tried to lessen his sentence by playing this little video, like 3-minute video of him like family timing and
being a good guy,
doing all this positive stuff for the community and everything. And people are like, "What in the hell?"
So I'm gonna hold on my comments, because I know we probably opposite of this. I'm gonna let y'all speak first about what y'all feel about Diddy, and then I'll go next.
So how do you feel about him receiving first the 50 months, but before that, the actual video that he tried to put out? Like, how do you feel about the video and then him getting the 50 months? DM. So Big Mo's
the video, I understand everybody listening, Big Mo is very crucial before he says his thing. The video, I was 50-50 on, because I would say this, as we, just turning 41 and then think about all the stuff that I've been through. It's not no better or less than nobody, but I've made a ton of dumbass mistakes.
Yeah.
But I feel like that doesn't define me, who I am. So that's why I said the video, I'm 50-50, because I'm pretty sure that he's a good father. We're not doubting that, but that's not what this case was about. If he was a good father, we're talking about, as a man, we boys and stuff, and I respect you guys' opinion, but as a man, I know you guys well enough that if we do something, we have to stand on it. So all that other stuff has nothing to do with what he done.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get the video, but I was just like, the video is like, for what? After all this stuff's been proven of what you done, it's different. And like with the time, to be honest with you, I felt like they didn't even want to give him that time. I felt like it was more, we have to show something so, we don't look so stupid. Also, when you talk about standing on business, what we say, the justice system did stand on business. They always screw up. I'm not saying, by all means, I don't wish Joe on nobody. What I'm saying is how do Tory Lanez get 10 years from a graze with no proof? Just people in there saying that's like us going out on a night, and I'm like, oh no, the dude stole platinum cigarette, and just said it. They don't have video of your cigarette being stolen or nothing, and you shoot this dude or anything, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, I know different states and cities have different laws. What I'm saying, the crime is a crime.
I agree,
and I'm like, I think they failed. The justice system failed. But again, by all means, I'm not saying throw this dude the book and all that. No,
they failed. They failed in what way? Not convicting him.
Yes. And then when you really think about it, and the reason why I said conviction is because they were only trying to give him 11 years anyway. That shit was well worth 11 years or more.
Mm-hmm.
When Tory Lanez grazed a person, Now they're finding all this stuff right now while he's in there that wasn't to be true. Then
Mhm,
this dude gets stabbed 14 times in there and almost loses his life. Has
mhm,
to get life flighted. 10 years, Matt. You just gave this dude 10 years.
mhm,
And I feel like the stuff that even Diddy himself, the stuff that he did have to stand on, it's going to be a lifetime that he has to deal with this shit and the
mhm.
people that the victims and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess we'll never come to a agreement on like what his conviction should be. But 50 months in a federal penitentiary, again, like I
Mhm,
said, I come from a stellar background. I changed my life. 50 months in the federal is fucking a cakewalk. He's
mhm.
going to be able to use money that he has. He's going to be able to get constitutional visits. He's going to be able to do all that, which I'm not saying, hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad about his money, but that ain't a punishment.
So
Then
what?
he's just then, go
So
ahead.
what time serve he'll be out in nine
In 2
months?
years.
9 months.
I say a year at the most. And again, and now he's trying to ask what jail to go to. Like, bro, you know
Mhm.
what? Why are you asking what institution to go to? Like,
So so this one I have mixed feelings, right? Is he guilty for being a nasty ass dude? Absolutely. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Yes, he's guilty of that. Um, the video, he's still a father, right?
right,
And I don't wish anyone jail time when it comes down to them and kids, right? I have a sensitive heart when it comes down to kids, right? He is guilty. Like, is he guilty for um the video with Cassie? Absolutely. Like that was just uncalled
yes,
for. There's no place in our world for that. Like, let's call it where it's at.
right,
But he was found not guilty, right? And the charges that he was found against, it's not jail time worthy. And the only reason why I say that is because
exactly.
if you're gonna do it to him, you need to do it to every one of these professional rich peoples. And I'm not gonna say athletes only, because I know for a fact even our president has flown women's out to see them. What constitutes yeah,
Robert
whether
Kraft,
it
same thing,
constitutes of sex or not, right?
right?
At the end of the day, we need to be consistent. Don't just
Yeah,
do Diddy like that because of the fact of
mhm,
his reputation and who he is. I actually think the judge could not give him more time in prison because he was found not guilty of the other charges. So he made up something, and I don't think that's fair. I'm gonna be honest with you. So the if you want to fix the issue, fix the system. That's just how I feel about it, right? And again, the system is broken. We all know that. Doesn't matter. Like, you can be in one state, commit a crime, you be in another state, commit another crime. The reason why I say that, I sent you guys a TikTok. That if you were to watch, right, Diddy got 40 months. Well, there's also a pastor that was charged at the same time as
mhm.
Diddy, that also went through the same situation in a
Right,
different
seen that,
state, right?
seen that.
Except this situation is he raped a 13-year-old girl, and he got 5 months probation and $300,000 fine.
And this was like
So
Yeah,
40 years ago.
so understand, like, this, like,
it's definitely the system
that's
for
how
sure.
broken our system is, because a person that flew someone out there may have or may have not, there's no proof that
Still
he
an
gave
adult.
them money for sex,
Still an
right?
adult.
Still an adult,
Oh yeah,
got 4 years of prison. And again, take the whole Cassidy situation out of the equation because he was found not guilty. Again, the jury spoke. But then you have a dude that's a pastor that rapes a individual and only gets 5 months of probation. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense.
well,
None of it makes
well,
sense.
then the big picture is I always said to myself, forget the jail time, right? Diddy's gonna deal with this until God, till he's done with
Yeah,
life. So
exactly.
he's gonna get the penal, like you said, he's gonna get penalized. No
Hmm.
one's gonna want to. You're gonna have somebody that's just the world we live in. It's just like,
Yeah,
hey, somebody's gonna want to work with him, but I'm just
yeah,
saying majority. He ain't gonna be able to be who he was. He's
mhm,
gonna have to deal with this shit for
yeah.
whatever. I haven't really looked at that. He might have to
I
register as sex offender. You never know. I'm just still saying in general.
but
Like he's
but like
still gonna get prison outside of this.
But like I've said, I've always said this. I do believe in second chances. I don't
Same
believe
here.
in second chances for child molesters. Period. That's the only thing I don't
No.
believe in.
No.
And for this dude to skywalk, right, with just 5 months of probation and $300,000 fine for rape, I remind you, of a minor. Don't have to register
Well,
for a sex offender or nothing.
It's a system, man. I know
Yeah,
somebody who's
yeah,
in
exactly.
California, didn't open carry where they live, no felon, no nothing, gun registered them and all that, right? We all know if you own one, when you go buy, you get federal background check before you buy it. Was just on a road trip, going from here to California on a road trip, happened to get pulled over, had it, got 2 years probation.
Yeah,
What was it? He didn't take it out and it went off. He didn't take it out and point it at nobody. He didn't threaten anyone.
You just
he had
had
it
it.
in possession
He
in the
just
state
had
of
it. Yeah,
California across the.
yeah.
And then they say, "Oh, and then he's a
Or he came
felon
across,
now."
Because
Yeah.
because
Or,
because
He's
of
a felon
because
now.
of because of the state of California laws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no,
crazy.
no.
So that's what I'm
No,
saying.
I
It's a
agree.
system. It's bullshit. It's a system. Like
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah,
that dude
there should
is
be
molested, and then
uniformity.
you get five months of probation. 5 months of probation going to be
I-
over after he go work out 4 times a week. He's going to be off of that.
I think we need to be consistent with how we treat
The crime.
rape, how we treat assault, how we treat murder. I think there are some things that we should be consistent on from a United States perspective, not just a
Yeah.
state,
As a
right?
whole, as a country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I think that's what we fail at as a country. That will never change, and we all know that, and I pray that it do, right?
Exactly.
Even as I'm gone.
Yeah. Something.
But like I said, I'm not saying that Diddy should not do time. I'm not saying I'm
Well,
on
he
Diddy's
did
side.
14 months. He
But
did
but
14
all
months.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying is that the charge that he is being charged with is the
Right.
same thing that all of our rich and powerful people do every single day of this year.
Yep.
And you see it in videos, you hear it in movies, you
sing
see it on
on
Instagram. They
songs, talk
publicly
about it.
say it,
Everything.
right? They publicly say it, and nothing
Girls talk
happens
about
to them. So that's why I'm like, he's already done 14 months. In my opinion, he's done his time. Let the man out. He was found not guilty for the serious crimes.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
Well,
not
yeah, let him out.
unfortunately, you guys can sit back and say, Mo, you
He-
stupid because the
Shit.
video is
No.
sad. I agree, but at the end of the day, the jury spoke. So
Well, he didn't get charged on the
I mean,
video.
period. I think, yeah,
He got
Diddy
charged
needs fucking
on
mental health,
on the
bro.
other stuff. So I agree.
Nobody
with
has to
you had say
agree.
on
That's
that.
my opinion.
so
He
nah.
got his 14 months, but he needs help. You're putting remote controls in people's vagina and shit. What you do? What channel you trying to turn to? That's
I'm-
sickening. Like that's
I'm
mental shit.
actually
mean,
start,
he-
I'm
he
actually
do need
starting
help.
to think
Maybe he
all
just
these
needs some
I'm actually
counseling. He
starting to
needs
think
help.
all these people need help,
A
bro.
lot of people need help.
I'm-
This is why
I'm-
they,
I'm starting to
going
see
through a lot
that,
of them
like-
things with drugs and all that stuff.
I'm starting to see these
Success-
rich and
Success
powerful
can
people.
be
Yeah,
depressing too.
yeah, I
I
agree.
mean-
Like I'm starting to see these people that
Yeah,
feel like
you
they
can't
got
be
power.
normal.
They all need help, right?
Or you get to
yeah.
a point where you're too powerful, or you have too much money, you have nothing else to do. Like what
You
is
can't
going
be
to excite
normal.
you
You
next?
can't be.
You know-
we're creatures. We're human. We need to be normal. We're human to do human things. And when you get power and money, sometimes you can't do human things.
We grew up in a godly world.
Can't run
We-
to Fred Meyers and get you a salad.
I say
Just
this
facts.
I
Yeah.
say this a million times, bro. We grew up in a godly world. At the end of the day, they did too, right? Like, again,
Yeah.
I get that you can't go to Fred Meyers and get snacks and stuff, but you shouldn't let the
But you
fame
also
and
can have
money
it. You can also have it delivered.
You're
to
right.
you.
I agree. You asked for this. You want
overshadow
You
you.
worked your
Yeah.
ass off. You worked your ass off to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Enjoy
why you
it.
complaining about it now?
Enjoy
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Why you
Enjoy
complaining?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
one quick
I don't
thing.
feel sorry for them people at all. No way or another.
One
Like,
quick
I don't
thing
give a
on
shit
that.
about
Like
millionaire.
we had to go back
You're sad
to
because you're a millionaire. You're an idiot.
on the thing you said, Mo, like last week, when you said if you're old enough as the hazing, these kids were adults, they are able to make that decision on quitting and then stop doing that thing. As an adult,
Yeah.
you knew you were getting paid to go to do a service. Okay, so you don't have to do anything about it. Nothing happens to you, even though you made the decision to go out there and get that money.
No one
I
get
don't get the
no
money
no
back.
no one gets in trouble but the person that actually paid for the
So
service,
that's why I
right?
see they used
And-
him as the
Right.
fallout.
And everybody should. I tell people it's no difference from the R. Kelly
Prostitution.
situation because the
Yeah.
families that allowed
That's like
their
him.
children to go and live with R. Kelly should have also been
They should
charged
be
in that situation,
I agree.
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And but that's the
Shit,
thing.
they got less
like,
evidence on him than they did
and
Diddy. Diddy, they got more
and they
evidence
was
on him.
getting paid, and understand they was getting paid for it, right? But as soon as
Yeah.
those checks stop rolling in, you want to come out and you want to come to the public and then cry for
Exactly.
help and stuff. That just
I
shows
agree.
me right there that A, you're not a fit family,
And
but
money
B,
rules
I
everything.
agree.
our money just rules everything. Like if you got it, it does not matter what occurs. And I just think that it's just crazy. It's unbelievable how money, well, I guess it's not unbelievable because if you think about the high powers in this world, right, and including the president that we currently have right now, like like it just shows that money and bullying just kind of oversees everything, because I do think Diddy was a bully as well.
Yeah.
Just like I think
For
our
sure.
president, just like I think our president is a big bully, right? And again, if you didn't do what he
For sure.
says, he found ways to make you
But
pay
if you-
for it,
But
whether
if
it
you look,
was physical, mental, or whatever the case
but
may
if
be,
you look
right?
at it, people that are in power, if you go to cartels, gangs, mobs, that you had to
They're bullies.
use,
They're
you had
bullies.
to be that way to get to the
Mhm.
top.
They're
Otherwise,
bullies.
people didn't fear you. People would just continue to do whatever they thought they would do, and not have any recourse. So, I mean, that's kind of how these people made their ways to get to where they got and get the
Mhm.
money that they were getting. Is sometimes they had to step on people, treat people certain ways, and
Yeah.
and that's in everything. That's not just this particular person. That's a lot of different people that are
Yeah.
in certain powerful positions.
Yeah. No, you're right. I don't know. I just feel that they, 4 years, he's out in 9 months, right? That's 2 years and 9 months. But I do just think it's dumb. But regarding of the video, I don't have no type of way, because at the end of the day, you are a father.
Yeah.
Right. So that Joker TV just turns up loud, don't it? Just randomly. But but yeah, at the end of the day, you're a father, right? And I'm gonna always say that, right? Like, so again, I do feel they should have probably let him out. At some point, you gotta. I'm a firm believer that you get out, you're gonna do one or two things. You're gonna fuck up again and go back, or you're gonna really turn yourself around. A or
He's gonna
B.
get out, and they're no longer
That's
white
it. Did you-
parties; they become black parties.
Did you learn or you didn't? I'm just saying, like you said, it's just an oxymoron that a guy, because the two things in common with the Tory Lanez and him is about women. America wants to scream about protecting women.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're going off of facts, I don't care about them being older or not. If he broke the law, he broke the law on this situation. But at the same time, like I said, I mean, how did this dude get 10 years for some shit that y'all thought he did?
Yeah.
It just don't
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah, bad lawyers.
True too. I mean,
but
it shouldn't
you
even
know,
have to be in that position though for that.
Well, I
It shouldn't
mean,
even have to be in that position for that.
but you know what? America should be protecting everyone, not just women's. Right? I'm
Of
pretty
course.
sure
I'm just
there's
saying,
male.
the
I'm
law,
pre-
that's
but
how the
again, I'm
law's
pretty
supposed
sure.
to be. That ain't
Yeah,
how
but I'm
it
pretty
is.
sure there's males out there that are being assaulted or taken
yeah.
advantage
Oh,
of.
yeah.
But again,
it's
if
just
they
not
go
being
in and
put out.
report it, they get laughed at. So it's a little bit different.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the law's put in place for what?
Yeah. Yeah.
For a
Definitely
bride,
not.
I guess. I mean,
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. Yeah. Diddy. And then President Trump called them Puff Daddy.
That's
He
back
said-
in their
Yeah.
friend days.
Hey, he
he
said
asked him,
Puff,
he asked him
Hey,
for a pardon, huh?
hey,
And he told him no.
he said Puff Daddy reached out
He
to me
didn't give
for
a
a
pardon because
pardon.
he know he finna get out. You know he finna be in there
Yeah.
that long.
If I was Diddy, I'll
Yeah.
come out and release that Epstein case because I know they both in it.
He probably do got him too. He probably got some kind of something.
I know they both
Yeah,
in
and then
it.
with that, hey,
Here's the thing.
and then with the
everybody-
Epstein case, right? The chick that they got, she got 20 years.
I saw that.
Yeah, but they moved
There
her to
helps.
half. They moved her to half thing because they don't want her to
That's still
talk.
20 years, bro. under the guidelines. That's
The
insane.
wife did, but they
That's
moved
crazy.
her to lower security prison.
Yeah.
She's in
And I-
minimum jail.
Yeah,
But
she's
you
in
know-
half
Jail.
pretty much.
I've been
She
in
can get
that shit.
outside and kick it and go back home.
But I do think that they are going to release her right when he exits presidency so that she don't talk. So just keep an eye on
So
that
that
because
she can
bec-
get randomly
because
lost.
I do think I think today he was like, oh, they declined her. I need to look into it, right?
So she
So
can get randomly lost. Why he care? Focus on
Yeah.
the country, dude. That's the thing. That's what he ain't doing. He all worried
He
about what's
focused
on
on the country
TV.
because he's trying to sweep all his shit into the closet.
What they doing on Saturday
And he
Night
knows that
Live?
people knows that
Who gonna be in the
let
Super
him out.
Bowl? Speaking of Super Bowl,
I don't know why he care about that because that goes right to his thing, right? He wanna go get the ice and take people. So why you care? Let Bad Buddy go so you can set up the ice and get people, right? That's how you know he's an idiot. He doesn't even know what he wants to do.
I just don't know why
Like,
why is that your focus?
yeah.
Like when gas is high, everything's expensive. That's what you should be focusing on.
Well, he lied about that too in his speech. He said that shit was gonna be low.
Well, I
So-
don't
shit is
believe,
high.
I don't believe
but
half the
hold
government.
up. I want to stop us for 1 minute there. Do y'all know that gas is $2.20 in Georgia?
220. So I got to
$2.20.
drive all the way across the country, fill up my truck with a bunch of barrels of gas, and drive it back.
But I was actually pretty surprised when I went. I said, "You guys are in the $2." Like it was $2.20 in the state of Georgia,
Dang, and that coach over there in
That's
Georgia
it.
making $208,000.
and that coach in Georgia is
$250,000 a
making
year. That's crazy.
$200,000 a year to coach, $205,000 to be a
Last time
football
I
coach.
see $2 on the gas thing, I think I was about 6 years old. In Oregon, in
6?
Portland.
Nah, bro,
Nah.
you saw like a
Yeah,
dollar.
bro.
I was in high
You
school.
$2?
It was like 99 cents.
I was in high school when it was 99 cents in Georgia, so I know you saw it less than that.
Hey,
We're the same
You're
age.
in Georgia. You're in Georgia, bro. I'm
was
in
not-
Oregon, Portland.
was-
You 6
Your
years
shit is
younger.
always
Yeah,
cheap in the South.
right.
It was
I could go down
90
to the South. I could go to the South and live like a king right now.
97 cents a gallon when I was in high
Hey,
school.
Georgia.
You can
And it
go
was
to
probably about
Nebraska.
$1.
You can
Matter
go
of
to
fact, it was
Nebraska and live
$1.89.
like the
I lived in
president.
Nebraska.
I do
But
think
when
the
I was in high
cheapest-
school, it was $1.89 at Arco,
Yep.
unleaded.
Man, you
On
guys
Lombard,
always...
on Lombard and MLK. I don't think y'all
So-
know what that is, but
So that actually explains that you guys have always been $2 higher than the South,
the
right?
world?
So that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
So we always just been paying more.
I think the cheapest I've ever seen gas while I was driving was like 86 cents a gallon
Yeah, it was
where?
in
it was
Georgia.
99
You were driving?
cents.
Yeah,
When
I was
When you
probably
were driving, you must have been.
I was probably
You was in the
16,
South, though.
17. Yeah, no, I was probably 16,
yeah.
17. 80,
So
86
at that time
cents
for
a
you was
gallon.
$3.
Yeah,
That's
86
insane.
cents a gallon, bro, which is just crazy, right?
Yeah,
So
Mo's pretty old. Big Mo's pretty old. So,
we the same damn
when I was
age,
in high
boy.
school, it was 99 cents.
well, we
And-
yeah,
and
we
that-
know you got
yeah,
years.
Well,
on us.
we know
Platinum.
you got years on us, so
Hey,
we're
that
aware
extra
that it was
value, man,
that.
was
We're going to high
$2.99
school
for
when you're.
real.
Hey,
We're going to high school when you graduated college.
Hey, he said when he was in high school. Hey, he said when he was in high school, it was 99 cent DM. Shit, that means it was probably 67 cents in Georgia. I just don't.
Yep. Yeah, it might have been 50 cents for y'all out there.
Where
Here's the
you
thing,
where
I
you
was
at?
paying,
Milwaukee?
$3 of gas for a McDonald's meal. $2.99 for the meal, $3.99 for the gas.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're getting
Lord.
out of college when we were going in high school.
Yep. Actually, I probably was still down there. Just turn it up.
Nah. It took him 10 years, so leave him alone.
I was still down there.
Yeah.
I was still just trying to get my education.
That's okay. That's okay. I ain't mad at you. You got it. That's all that
Living life and
matters.
Partying. It had nothing to do with the
Oh,
nothing to do with
man.
the grades. That is for sure.
Well, what's the other topic you got?
Oh man, we on the sports. If y'all ready to get into them,
No, we're not. Did
what
you
do you
guys
want to talk
see?
about? You,
So in South Carolina, a judge house went up in flames
oh, I
today.
did see that.
It was also the same judge that recently rejected the federal government.
But her husband got beat up.
Well, her yeah,
But he's in the
but
hospital or something.
but her her husband's part of the injury, but it was also the she rejected Trump them from giving a list of undocumented immigrants in the state of South Carolina. So 2 weeks
Something in
after
the
she
South, huh?
Man,
two
he
weeks
just got
after,
henchmen out there. They just going to do the dirt.
so 2 weeks after she rejected it, that
You know
happened.
somebody did it. What are we asking?
You think it's set up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. She don't live there all that time, and her house ain't never burned down, and then all of a sudden it does.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought up the fuel prices.
So if you look here, y'all always been cheap.
Dang.
So that store we saw for $2.20
That's what?
some cents a gallon, that's a problem. But if you look here,
Yeah, we high on the West Coast.
boy, that
Y'all telling me
whole
to look at
west,
something? I can't see none of that. Right now.
that but you don't see that $3 and change.
Something.
So the cheapest gas on the West Coast is $3.30.
13.
What a
And
The
where
most-
that's at?
the most expensive is $4.67.
It's probably in Idaho.
So all I'm saying is, bro, that is crazy. That's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, Nebraska is cheap.
So in theory, if you drive all the way to
Iowa.
Georgia and get your
Iowa
barrels
is
of
big.
gas, you'll be good in every state until you hit the western side, Utah.
Dang.
That's
They just
unbelievable.
trying to
man.
make us pay the most money